Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PS5 is special, and so is this figure. Welcome to an unboxing of Hot Toys VGM045 Miles Morales. From the Marvel Spider-Man game, we'll cover the whole 1/6 scale figure with comparisons to other Spider-Man characters, so stick around for that. And without further ado, let's just swing into it. And the first thing we're going to look at is the box design. Now, with this one in particular, I do think this is quite strong, especially when it comes to game series things. Hot Toys does do simple equals better, and quite frankly it works quite well here. You got character art on the front, some nice sigils around the box, and it really does summarize basically what the game's about and the character that you're going to be seeing. It's very clean, the dark really blends well with the red, and quite frankly I wouldn't say it's too bad if you wanted it on display.
And on the back all you can see is the generic warnings and stuff like that.
Again, you kind of know what you're going to be getting before you unbox it, but that does bring me into, let's just take it apart and see what's inside, shall we? And of course, I want to start off with the figure itself, the body, costume and clothing. This is where the figure really shines. The classic suit is crafted from high quality elastic material, and all of this is supposed to mimic the in-game style. The red and black suit features a metallic red spider emblem on the chest, with the fine spiderweb pattern across the upper body and head. But what really sets this apart is the little accessories you get for the suit, which are kind of like the in-game cosmetics, which again, I absolutely love the game. Love the Spider-Man games on the PS5. But yeah, this one you get the red winter hat, which is a nice little attachment. And again, I find it essential to pose with the hat. You get a black and grey scarf, a pair of leg warmers, and white earmuffs. So you can either get like a sunny kind of look or a snowy look. So again, this figure's very seasonal based, and I'm sure you could adjust that based on real-time events. So if you're in the summer, get him in his summer clothes. If you come to the winter, give him the hat. But yeah, I think the winter look is a hell of a lot better than the summer. Now, I think the most important question when it comes to any Hot Toys figure is the face. This one, unfortunately, only comes with the mask. But to be honest, I'd say it's the right decision. I think it would be very difficult to try and illustrate a gaming face on a Hot Toys figure to make it still feel relatively real. I mean, they managed to smash it out of the park when it came to Ezio, but the art style is very, very different when it comes to Spider-Man games and Assassin's Creed. They do make the mask very expressive, and you do get 4 sets of eyes that you can adjust and take out that are all placed by magnets. You can either have default, squinting, or expressive, or wide. They're all to choose at your own leisure. The magnet system's pretty good. It's quite seamless, and it's a lot better than just slotting plastic into plastic. So there's not really as much chance of breaking anything. So I think it is a nice touch with newer Hot Toys that magnets are at play. I think the mask does work very well. Now, when it comes to the accessories, I think the main feature that really does steal the show is the cat. The cat back bling that you can have in an open rucksack, I think is a fantastic call. And again, it was mainly the whole reason I bought the figure, just because of how much fun it is in the game. And to be honest, I'm going to say it's a very cute cat. So yeah, Spider Cat is a straight 10. And the only other features you get are the plastic bits of electric that you can put on the hands, so it can look like Miles is powering up. Now we're just going to go and talk about articulation. Does it pose well? Can it move? And yes, the answer is yes, it can. Spider-Man figure always is the pinnacle of articulation. You can get him in a variety of poses. But yeah, there's 30 points of articulation. It's got double jointed elbows, double jointed knees too, and an ab crunch. So most of it can move quite freely. I think the only limitation you get is with the thighs, and that's just because the suit is tailored, so there's not actually any kind of stretch material on there. Articulation wise and design wise, if you're looking to pose anyone like in-game Miles, this is the figure you need to get. This is, I mean, it resells for what, around about £260 to £300 as far as I'm aware, and there's a reason for that. Again, it's a very well sought after figure due to its quality and how much people love the Spider-Man games. But height comparison, we're going to compare him with Mysterio here. Again, he's never seen, obviously, the real life Mysterio. But compared to other Spider-Man characters, he does come in at a very similar height, and Mysterio does kind of tower over him, which is to be expected. Miles is only like a teenager. So instead, let's just compare him with another Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. And as you can see, yeah, they blend in quite well together. Miles steals the show. And quite frankly, I think it's a fantastic addition. So, pros and cons. Let's talk about it. The Spider Cat with backpack is an absolute defining feature, and I do believe that is what has given it its value today. I mean, it's fun, it's unique, and I haven't actually seen anything like it with any other figure. I think the winter suit add-ons are fantastic. I do like the customization options. Crazy to think that you can get more customization on an actual item you can own than a Fortnite skin nowadays. You get lots of interchangeable hands. The mask system is quite seamless with the magnetic eyes. Articulation, I think, is a plus for this one. And the suit material is quite sturdy, and I haven't actually experienced any kind of damage whatsoever. And I've owned it for probably about 4 years now. Now, the cons. This is only cons that I think some people might bring up. That it doesn't have a head sculpt. Like I said, I thought it was a good call, but I'm sure some of you at home will probably find that as a bit of a con. The thighs are a tiny bit restricted, and I suppose the price is kind of like a premium product. As like I said, it's around about £260 to £300, which if you're from America and you're watching this, I'd imagine that's $380, something like that. So now I want to give you my final thoughts and the rating. Who is this for? Obviously fans of Spider-Man, but especially fans of the Spider-Man game. I think PS4 and PS5 collectors, this is an essential piece. And if you're into Spider-Man, I think this is also essential. Only due to the fact that when it comes to elite Spider-Man material, there's only a handful of things I can think of that are really iconic. And I think the games are up there with the Tobey Maguire films and obviously No Way Home. So when it comes to Spider-Man memorabilia, this is one of the most sought after. I think the cat backpack is absolutely iconic. For me, if I had to give it a rating, for its price, it's an 8 out of 10. If you can get it cheaper, if you manage to get it for £200 and get it like extremely lucky, it's definitely a 9 out of 10. At this current stage, we're going to stick with an 8 out of 10. Which, again, I think that's fair. If you disagree, feel free to leave a comment below. I've very much encouraged the discussion. But guys, thank you all for watching. If you are interested, this one in particular is selling on my eBay. I am always open to offers, and I'm open about anything and everything that's wrong and right with it. So yeah, feel free to go and check that out. If you enjoyed the review, be sure to leave a comment down below and say if you're interested in getting a Miles Morales. If you already own one, please tell me if there's anything I've missed, and be sure to let me know down in the comments below. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.